Bonjour and welcome to French Action. If you are preparing for DELF A1, you may need to write a postcard instead of a letter. So you need to be prepared for both possibilities. And today, it's all about postcards. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! The writing section of DELF A1 has two parts. The first one is basically a form you have to fill out, and it's worth 10 marks. And I would advise you to watch this video, which is on French Action, if you're not sure as to how to do it. The second part is a letter or a postcard, and it's worth 15 marks. But it's only on the day you will know if it's a letter or a postcard. So I would advise you to be prepared for both possibilities. And the thing is, if you're not sure about how to write a letter, I have all this on French Action, how to write a letter for DELF A1 that you can watch. So I'm reading the instructions. Vous êtes en France avec votre famille. Vous écrivez une carte postale à votre ami français pour lui parler de votre séjour, lieu, nourriture, activité. 40 mots minimum. The first thing you have to do is really to underline the important words. The first one, in my view, is France. Okay, France, you'll have to decide where in France you are. Are you on your own? No, you are with your family. Are you going to write a letter? No, because you're going to write a carte postale. And what is it going to be about? Is about votre séjour, your stay. And they made it very simple for you because they've already told you what they are looking for. The lieu, which is the place, nourriture, the food, and activité. And as you can see, activity is only there. Well, there's no S in activity, so it can only, if you do one, it's still fine. And 40 words minimum. So for this postcard, I have decided to say Paris because that's the place I know better. Paris. You can't go wrong with Paris. But a common mistake is, for example, you say that you're going to the beach. You need to know that there's no beach in Paris because Paris is not on the coast. So this is my plan. For the lieu, I have decided to go for Paris. And, I'm with my family. I'm going to stay in a hotel. Nourriture, which is food. Okay, nourriture. I like pancakes, French pancakes, which is crêpe. And I love croissant. Okay, I could go for that. Or I could talk about a steak frite, for example. And activité, I'm going to visit the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. And probably the La Pyramide du Louvre. So that is my plan. Okay, so I'm going to write this letter now based on the information I got beforehand. I have decided to say Cher Pascal. Okay, I'm changing from Pierre to Pascal today. And if you want to write to a female, you have to remember that is Cher, the second one, with Pascal with an E. All right, so I'm going to start with Bonjour de Paris, so that Pascal knows already that I'm in Paris. And also, I'm going to say that I'm not on my own, so I am with my family and I'm staying at the Hotel Ibis. So this is the easiest way for me to put it. Je suis avec ma famille à l'Hôtel Ibis. So I've already met the first criteria of the lieu, okay, where I am. And then I'm going to say tout se passe bien. Okay, I want to give a nice vibe. So I'm going to tout se passe bien, everything is going well. Then I remember I have to talk about the food, all right. So I'm going to say j'adore la nourriture. J'adore la nourriture is a way of introducing the fact that I'm going to talk about food, okay? So, je mange des crêpes l'après-midi et des croissants au petit déjeuner. That's what I've decided to write, okay? And then, if I remember rightly, it's all about the activity. So, I am with my family, so I'm not going to say je each time. I'm going to include my family, which is true. You know, I will go with my family to visit the Eiffel Tower. So, I'm going to do two things here. One is to include my family. So from je, I change to nous to show the examiner that I can use the new form. But even better, I'm going to change from the present tense to the immediate future to show as well that I can use another tense. So, ce soir, nous allons visiter la Tour Eiffel et demain, nous allons voir la pyramide du Louvre. Here I put two activities. And I was going to put visiter. Nous allons visiter la pyramide du Louvre, but I noticed that I've already used visiter. So I'm just going to say voir, which is to see. Okay, and then I'm going to conclude my postal card. So I've decided to say, je prends beaucoup de photos spécialement pour toi. Okay, so I take many photos especially for you, which means that when I get back, I will show you the photos. And then I conclude, à bientôt, and I put my name, Jenny. Now, what you need to know is that I managed from bonjour to pour toi, 54 words, okay? I calculated it's 54 words. I didn't even count cher Pascal. I didn't even count à bientôt. It's not, I mean, of course, you need to count it, but if in the body of the letter you have minimum of 40 words, then you know you're fine, okay? So, but then you're going to ask me, how do I count words? So a word is a series of letters with no space between them. So if you have something like c'est-à-dire, there's no space between c'est and à and dire. So we're going to count it as one word. Une bonne note, you can see that there's a space after une and a space after bonne. So we're going to count it as 3 words. What about this one? How many words do you think it is? It is actually 6 words. J'habite is 1, avec is 1, mais 1, cousin, 1, depuis, and then avant-hier has a hyphen, therefore it's another word. So that's how you need to count your words. Very important to count them. So this is my card, and of course I will have to turn it so that I can write my little text. And there it is, cher Pascal, bonjour de Paris. Je suis avec ma famille à l'hôtel Ibis. Tout se passe bien. J'adore la nourriture. Je mange des crêpes l'après-midi et des croissants au petit déjeuner. Ce soir, nous allons visiter la Tour Eiffel et demain, nous allons voir la pyramide du Louvre. Je prends beaucoup de photos, spécialement pour toi. À bientôt, Jenny. If you have found this video helpful, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe, and all the best with your exam. Au revoir!